Greetings to you all. You are all welcome to this platform. As we have discussed in the class, I want to emphasize on the fact that this initiative is only for the serious-minded student, and as well as we discussed, the class is a class for all, be you below average student or above average. We should have it at the back of our mind that fingers are not equal. So that is a major reason why I start the class as early as possible, because the earlier the better. So we're going to start from the very basic of each of the subjects we're going to discuss, from very basic, so that many of the participants that have been out of school or that are receiving the exams out of inability to get it on the first seat. So we have to consider them because they have other things to do. So they might not be conversant with everything in terms of reading, understanding of the basic fundamentals of each of the subjects. So as such, we have to carry everybody along so as to have a full benefit of this class. In the end, all we wish to see is success, be it JAMB, WAEC, and NECO. That being said, we have talked about the rules and guidelines that we all have to abide by in this class. Once the class started, there will be no any sort of message. Question and answer will not be attended to until the class ends. After the class, we now have a question and answer session. They also give a kind of refresher classwork activity for everyone to do, and attendance shall be taken into consideration and handled seriously, because we are not going to entertain anyone who is not here to benefit. As also we said we should be mindful of anyone who might ask you for any fee for you to get a high grade or to upgrade your score for you. All that are scam, and have it at the back of your mind that indeed there's no shortcut to success. So that being said, the reason why we start early is for us to be able to start from the very basic, as I said, in order for us to cover much before the exam proper. So as you can rightly see on the screen here, we are going to start in maths. We are going to start from the very basic, and according to JAMB, this is the syllabus, and according to them, the essence of this is for you to be able to acquire computational and manipulative skills, develop practice, logical and formal reasoning skills, develop deductive skills in interpretation of graphs, diagram, and data, apply mathematical concepts to resolve issues in daily life or daily living. So if you see, this syllabus is divided into five sections. You have number and numeration, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, calculus, and statistics. So we are going to take each of these one after the other. So it depends on the seriousness and the time. So we'll be able to, if we are able to take 50%, I'm very sure that it's going to be a great opportunity for us to have a good grade, right? So we are going to take it from the very basic number base, fraction, decimal, approximation, and percentage. You see, indices, logarithm, and sorts. Then we move to sects. Sorry, we move to sects. Then after that, algebra and all that we're going to do. So after each, what I intend to do after each of all this, we'll now go ahead and do JAMB practice using test driller. So we are going to do JAMB practice using test driller. So let me open it so we know what we are here for. So that is for maths. In physics also, we are going to start from basic as well, starting from measurement and units, mass, time, fundamental physical quantities, derived physical quantities and their unit, dimension, limitation and experimental measurement, limitations of experimental measurement, measurement, position, distance and displacement, scalar and vector quantity. In a nutshell, you are going to follow the syllabus in order for us to get a very good outcome. So that being said, so after each of these, we will move to test driller. So as I said, this has opened now, I think. Yes. So this is what we are going to do. After each topic we've covered, then we move to test driller. We practice JAMB together. It's going to be interactive, as I told you. We practice JAMB together. Here is English, here is maths. For instance, I pick maths. So it has, if I want it to be, as in, to, kind of reshuffle my question or the options, I will do that. Then here are the years I have in this one. I think it's up to 2022. So I have 2 years below. 2023 and 2024 is not here, but we can still do something around that. So it's loading. So here, that question is none of our business. It's what subject are you doing? So the next one is here. So you have to find R if 6R7 in base 8 is equal to 511 in base 9, right? So this is very simple. Number in base, number base. So here, R7 in base 8 to be equal to 511 in base 9. So as a normal rule of thumb, we start numbering from 0. You have 1, you have 2. Here also you have 0, 1, you have 2. Then you now multiply 6 by what? By this base raised to the power of this, which is 2 here. So I'm going to have 6 multiplied by 8 raised to power 2 plus R multiplied by 8 raised to the power, which is 1, plus 7 multiplied by 8 raised to power 0 is equal to 5 multiplied by 9 raised to power what? Good, 2, plus 1 multiplied by 9 raised to power 1 plus 1 multiplied by 9 raised to power 0. So having done that, we have 6 multiplied by 8 raised to power 2 is 8 multiplied by 8. That will give us 64 plus R multiplied by 8 raised to power 1. 8 raised to power 1 is 8 times R. It will give us 8R plus 8 raised to power 0 is 1. Anything raised to power 0 is equal to 1 in maths. 1 times 7 gives us what? 7. So this will be equal to 5 multiplied by 9 raised to power 2. 9 raised to power 2 is 9 times 9. That will give us 81. So 5 multiplied by 81 plus 9 raised to power 1 is 9. 9 times 1 gives us 9 plus 9 raised to power 0 is 1. 1 times 1 gives us what? 1. So we can use our calculator here. Here we have what? So let's wait for the calculator to load. We have 6 multiplied by 64. That gives us what? 348. You have 384 rather, plus 8R plus 7 is equal to Here we have 5 multiplied by 81. 5 multiplied by 81. That gives us, 81. 5 multiplied by 81. That gives us what? 405. 405. Then plus what? This is 9 plus 1. That gives us 10. Then you have to add this to this in this side. We have 384 plus 8R. So you cannot add this to this because this is still unknown. So all you need to do is add the numbers in this side. So on this side, you can only add 384 and 7. So 384 plus 7 is what? 391. So I have 391 plus 8R, which is equal to 405 plus 10. That will give us 415. Now you have to collect the like term. So I'm making this R subject of the formula. So I'll take it at my right hand side. 8R is equal to 415 is in this side. You leave it here. So this one that is crossing the equality sign to come and meet it here now, we change to negative because this is positive. 391 is positive. It will change to minus 391. So it's very beautiful. So now the next thing is what? What is 415 minus 391? So that gives us 24. Gives us what? 24. This is going to be 24. This implies that 8R is equal to 24. So what do? Divide both sides by 8 to make R subject of the formula. 8 we cancel 8, which implies that R is equal to 24 divided by 8 to gives us what? 3. So the value of R is what? 3, which is option. So which is option what? Option A. So this is how we are going to take our class, steady and slow, for everybody to understand the concept and benefit maximally from this class. So that's how we are going to do it. So we now start proper.